Hey beauties, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Alma, and today's video is going to be a law school related video. Y'all, it's August. Some of y'all are going back to school. Not me. Some of y'all don't. No, but I graduated.
Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you.
Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be things I hate about law school. I am not trying to discourage anyone from going to law school. Clearly I did it. I graduated from law school. I'm not trying to discourage anyone. This video is for me to share what I hate about law school, but also to give you guys a warning on things you should expect going into law school that I just didn't like. I just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Someone else might have liked it, but I didn't like it. So before we get started, there are pros about law school. This just isn't that video. This video is more of the cons and things I don't like. So yeah. Let's just clear the air. Clear the air, clear the air.
Clear the air, clear the air.
The first thing I hate about law school is the curve. And if you guys do not know what the curve is, y'all, bro, I'm not even going to get into detail about it because I think Fallon and I explained it in one of our previous law school videos. I'll leave my whole law school playlist with the vlogs, the advice, everything down below. So check it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, the curve, like, y'all, I get it. Like, I really do get the curve, like, kind of. No, let me stop. I do get the curve, but I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't really have much to say about it. I would rather not. The second thing I hate about law school is that some of your classes, like, the only grade you will ever get in that class. Oh my gosh, I just want to speak in a Ghanaian accent so bad. Hold on. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Okay. Come on now. The second thing I don't like about law school is how finals can be weighed so heavy in some classes. You know, in undergrad, like, you have different things to cushion your grade a little bit. You had homework. No, you didn't. You got quizzes, you got projects, you got, what else we had? We had assignments in college, right? I just feel like I can't remember anymore. But we had other things besides, like, the final exam being 100% of our grade. In some classes in law school, that's literally all you have. The final is literally 100% of your grade. Some classes will have a midterm and a final. Some classes will only have a final. You know, it's just, I don't know, it's just how the professor structures it. So I had many classes in law school where I would have a midterm and a final, but y'all, like, my final would be like 70-80% of my grade, and the midterm would be 20-30% of my grade. Like, I remember in family law, I had gotten an A on the midterm, and I don't think a lot of people did well on the midterm, and the professor's like, it's okay, it was only 20% of your grade. Girl, I did good on it though. Like, can it weigh a little bit more? You know what I'm saying? Just balance me out. So, like, although I did good on my family law midterm, if I failed my family law final, that midterm really didn't mean nothing. I just feel like, yeah, finals should weigh a little bit more, but, like, can we close the gap a little bit? Like, can we do 60-40? You know, my opinion. So yeah, I just don't like how heavy finals are weighed in some classes, and I really don't like how some classes only have a final exam. The next thing I did not like about law school, you guys, is that we would spend hours reading hundreds of pages, you guys, and then at the end of the page you'd be like, okay, that was the old law, that is no longer the rule, here's the new rule. I'm like, oh, like, wait. So basically you're telling me, like, everything I read, like, I don't need to know. Yeah, that's what they're telling me. I mean, you should know it for, like, background information, or like when they test on the traditional rule. But I just feel like, dang, I had to read all these pages though. Like, can we not have summarized it to a paragraph? Maybe 3 sentences, you know, something like that. Like, I understand why they're telling us what the old law is, but I just wish it would be a little bit condensed. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Another thing I hate about law school, y'all. Okay, first of all, you see the bags under my eyes? Like, wait, can y'all see them? Okay, I can see them. Yeah, you see the bags under my eyes? These are scars from law school. No, I'm just kidding. People be like, oh my gosh, Alma, you wake up so early and you sleep so late. Okay, they don't sound like that. Y'all really don't sound like that. But I just gotta make a distinction between our voices. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but they're just like, oh my gosh, you're a night owl and an early riser. I'm like, do y'all think this is by choice? No. But law school do that to you. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, partially because I got all these pages to read. I got things to do. Like, do you think I set out to be this way? Like, my sleep schedule was shot because of school. Yeah, not even law school though, but undergrad too, because I was just doing a lot in undergrad. But law school didn't make it any better. Like, night owl, early riser, all that. Law school will do that to you if you let it. Like, for me, I let it. Okay, on the real though, some days you just have super long days in law school, and that is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of reading, there's a lot of this, there's a lot of that, there's a lot of, you just have so much to get done. I'm not saying every single day is like that, y'all. If y'all saw me my last semester, my last semester of law school, I rarely had a long day. So not all days are like super long, but some days are longer than others, which is like normal, right? Yeah, I think that's normal. Yeah. But yeah, so just be aware that, you know, you may have longer days than others, but that's just school. That's just life. Is that life? I don't know. I really haven't like got into life yet. Like, I've been a student all my life, so I'm not really sure if that's like adulthood as well, but I know that's like life of being a student. Some days are just longer than the others. This is not exclusive to law school. It happens in law school, but it's not exclusive. But because it happens in law school and I don't like it, it's a part of this video. The next thing I don't like about law school is your 1L year. You literally have no say. So like, you want to take this class up, you can't. It's already been picked. You want to take this professor? No ma'am. Your class, your professor has already been selected. And I guess that's good, because like 1L year, like, what professor do you really know to say, okay, I want to take his class? Like, do you know that man? Where do you know that man from? You know what I'm saying? So so it does make sense that they pick the classes, but it's just weird coming from your senior year of undergrad. Like, you have all the freedom in the world. You have priority registration, you can pick who you want, you know, you can do all that. For you to come to law school and they be like, okay, here's your schedule. Yeah, no freedom. Access revoked. Say so revoked. Do you have a wristband? I just didn't like it because I'm like, can I have a different professor, please? Like, I've seen enough. And the answer is no. Like, you are stuck with that professor for that semester. And if it's like a 1 semester, 2 semester class, like contracts 1, contracts 2, Civ Pro 1, Civ Pro 2, property 1, property 2, torts 1, torts 2, con law 1, con law 2. Y'all get the gist. Y'all gonna have that same professor for both those semesters. So whether you like it or not, baby, that is your professor. Yeah, that is your professor. Hey, prof. No, I'm just kidding. It's not really a problem. I just don't like it. None of these things are really problems. Okay, except for the sleep. But like, none of these things are like really problematic like that. It's just things I don't like. I forgot to mention this, but not only can you not pick the classes or the professors, you also can't pick the times, y'all. If they say you got to be there at 8 o'clock, guess what time you're gonna be there? Yeah, 8 o'clock. I guess it's not exclusive to law school, but I literally did not have this experience in undergrad because I had priority registration all 4 years of undergrad, y'all. But registration in law school, or I guess registration anywhere, was terrible. Like, I literally did not enjoy that experience at all. Let me tell you, I was so mad. I literally was so upset when I was registering for classes for my fall 2L semester, because the person I wanted for some of the classes, I literally did not get him. I wanted this one professor for 2 of my classes. Asked me if I got him for 1 class. I did not get him for any class. I was tight. I was so upset. I was so mad. I mean, it worked out in my favor, but like, I was like really upset. Like, I was so distraught. But it was really like wild. Like, it really was not a fun experience, but I guess that is just registration all in itself. I remember at Maryland, people would be like, oh my gosh, I didn't get into this class, but like, I can relate, you know what I'm saying? Because I just had priority registration. And so like, now I get it. Like, registration is not fun at all. Till this day, y'all, I never got into a family law clinic. Like, what? That's how bad registration is. Like, why did I not get into a family law clinic? Y'all, I tried again. Anyway, I just hate the registration process. And like I said previously, this doesn't happen exclusively in law school. It happens in undergrad. It happens, yeah, it happens. But because it also happens in law school and I don't like it, I'm throwing it in this video. The next thing I don't like about law school, y'all, is the cost of textbooks. Undergrad, y'all, you know how we're like, oh my gosh, these books are so expensive. Yo, nothing is touching the price of law school textbooks. I promise. Why is one book $300? Why is one book $300? Why is one book $300? Quickly, someone answer in the comments down below. Why? And it's law school is not like undergrad in the sense where it's like, well, I just wait to see whether I really need this book or not. Girl, if you don't have your book before the first day, how you gonna do your readings? And do you want to not be able to answer the questions during Coco? My first year, again, it was on Zoom, so I didn't know anybody. I didn't know you could rent it. I didn't know you could do this. I don't know you could do that. You know, I didn't know. So I just bought them. Oh, brand new. Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new. The next thing I don't like about law school is that I just feel like there's so many hidden things. And maybe I just didn't do my research. I just felt like there were just so many hidden things about law school that I just wish like someone would tell me. Hence why I'm doing this video. But I guess that makes sense. Like, you're not gonna know about every single detail until you're actually in the situation. But I don't know, I just still don't like it. This next thing really blows my mind, y'all. Some of my professors did not have PowerPoints. They did not have any talking points on the board, on the screen. Y'all, they would just be talking. I'm like, hey, can something be written down? No, you have to listen and you have to write. And like, you know, sometimes you listen, you write, but you see. But in this sense, there's no seeing. You know what I'm saying? It's just listen, write, listen, write, listen, write, listen, write. Like, oh my gosh, that was such a huge adjustment to my first year, because I'm like, bro, they're just literally talking. I will say that some of my professors did have PowerPoints, so it wasn't every single professor thing. Some professors did have PowerPoints, and I love them for that. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to make PowerPoints, because it really was appreciated. And others just didn't have PowerPoints, and sometimes some professors would have PowerPoints, but it's just, there's nothing extensive on the PowerPoint. That's just another thing I did not like. I did not like that every professor did not use PowerPoint. But again, everyone's teaching style is different. You know what I'm saying? The last thing I hate about law school is that sometimes people ask questions. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. Oh my gosh. That's literally not the issue. Please ask all the questions you want, because sometimes the question someone else is asking is a question I have in mind. So I love when people ask questions, but my problem becomes when people ask questions that are hypotheticals. Okay, hold on, we're getting somewhere. The issue comes when the person asks a hypothetical about an unrelated topic. Like, why did you do that? Why? Like, I understand a question, that's fine. I understand a hypothetical related to this topic, that's also fine. But a hypothetical that has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, Chelsea, come on now. Y'all probably don't understand that, but it was just these Ghanaian British girls. At least one of them was Ghanaian. I'm not too sure about the other one, but they were just going back and forth on TikTok. And shorty said, Chelsea, come on now. And I literally felt that. But anyway, I just don't like when people ask hypothetical questions that are so unrelated to the topic, and then we're using class time to answer that. And I'm just like, this had nothing to do with what's going on. This is beyond the course syllabus. And I feel like if you want that question answered, you should have gone to office hours, you know? You know what I'm saying? Go to office hours. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm such a nice person. These are things I don't like. So it's going to be like, oh my gosh, she's complaining. But it's not that I'm complaining, because all these things are kind of trivial, you know, it's not anything major. Although these things that I hate about law school are trivial, which is good. Like, imagine if I hated like a major things about law school, then I'm probably in the wrong profession. I probably made the wrong move. I probably spent a lot of money for not a good reason. So I feel like it's a good thing that these things are like of little to no importance. Although these things are trivial, I just feel like I'm also sharing this video, like I said in the beginning, to make you guys aware of different things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if this is the first video of mine you are seeing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you guys are entering your first year of law school, good luck. You're gonna kill it. Tell me all about it. Like, come back to my videos and let me know how your first year of law school is going. And for those of you guys who are already in law school, you guys are gonna kill it as well. Big 2L, big 3L, you know what I'm saying? All of you guys are gonna do amazing. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, beauties.
Anything